welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Houston Cougars and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me this is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. About to kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for space, it's Wallace. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, fourth down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Motion from the wideout. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. The running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
Trying to get started. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Right side, it's Wallace. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab up the 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Fielded in the end zone, it's straight. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Hands it off. He's got enough. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Houston. Rolled his way into the end zone. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Off-play action on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Howard. Wide open spaces. All the way. Touchdown, Penn State. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From deep, it's Drake. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Sanford. Crosses the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeps it on the ground. Got a little space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Caught. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Tackle is made at the 24. That's a first down.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
The corners are walked up tight. Moving to his left. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Coleman Williams. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. There are catches there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Wallace. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The handoff. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Second and long here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the back. Got a little grass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Driving forward, it's Wallace. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Deep in the end zone, it's Drake. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Play action on first down. Buys time to his left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sets his feet, it's Henderson. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Drake. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Drops back on first down. Looking left. Caught, it's Young. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Mississippi State sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Turning it on! Past the 6, past the 50, the 30, running inside the 20, to the house! Touchdown Cougars!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Back to pass, it's Henderson. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Houston, 33. Penn State, 21. Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Right side, it's Wallace. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Lining up to add another. The extra point is blocked. Now he can return this.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's straight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 39 after a good return on that one. To the air, it's Henderson. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback is.
Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12.
Houston, 40. Penn State, 28.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt.
Makes the grab in their space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll move the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Working the big fella to the corner. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On the move. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room, it's Wallace. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the boot, looking for his man. Rolls right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got to make the play on 4th. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big fourth downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Making the adjustment. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You couldn't ask for better starting field position. The drive covers 26 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Coming out with it, it's straight. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it, time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays, now third down. I stay aggressive, have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive, get that football back for your offense.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
What an individual effort.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Henderson. He's going to run it. Got the first himself. He slides down. He has enough for the first down, but there is a penalty flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Might have a chance. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Howard. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Booster, booster, here we go, ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Rock, rock, rock. Ready, go.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Working the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Back's got it on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The snap sets up the throw. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a chance to put together a strategy here in the waning moments. The ride. Sees a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Give as they work on that clock. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Burrowing for yardage. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal. And